Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you a very interesting story again. The story is about Thomas Common, from the poverty to billionaire in Asia. Chapter 1, The Boy with Empty Pockets. Thomas Common was born in a small village in Asia, in a family so poor that sometimes even 2 meals a day was a luxury. His father was a farmer who worked long hours under the hot sun, and his mother washed clothes for neighbors to earn a little extra. Life was never easy. At night, Thomas would often study by the light of single candle while listening to his parents whisper about unpaid bills. His shoes were torn, his clothes were old, but his heart carried something greater than a dream. From a young age, Thomas believed that poverty was not a permanent curse, but a challenge. He often said to himself, "If I don't give up, one day I will change my story." Chapter 2, First Step into Work. At just 10 years old, Thomas decided he could not simply watch his parents suffer. He started selling small items in the village: candles, fruits, and sometimes often bottles of water. It was not much, but it taught him his first lesson about money. 1. Hard work brings small rewards. 2. Small rewards, if saved, can grow. Even coin he earned, he saved carefully in a small wooden box under his bed. Unlike other children who spend their money on toy or sweets, Thomas dreamed bigger. He learned to talk politely to customers, smile even when tired, and wake up earlier than others to find the best spot in the market. Slowly, people began to notice the little boy with big dreams. Chapter 3, The Power of Discipline. As Thomas grew older, his job changed. He carried bags for travelers at the bus station, cleaned shops, and even worked as a helper in a small restaurant. Every job taught him something: discipline, patience, and responsibility. Most importantly, Thomas refused to waste money. While his friends laughed at him for not buying new clothes or snacks, and he silently saved every coin. At 15, Thomas had saved enough to buy second-hand bicycle. With it, he started a small delivery service for shopkeepers. His days were long and exhausting, but every day was a step forward. He understood that success was not about luck, it was about daily effort. Chapter 4, The Spark of Business. By 17, Thomas was already thinking bigger. He noticed that in his town, many farmers struggled to sell their shop at fair price. Middlemen often bought cheap and sold high, leaving farmers poor. Thomas has an idea. What he could connect farmers directly with city market. With his savings, he rented a small cart and began transporting vegetables from farmers to nearby town. It was risky. Sometimes he lost money when his goods spoiled, but he refused to quit. After months of trial and error, Thomas slowly made profits. Farmers trusted him because he was honest, and buyers appreciated his fresh goods. This was the first seed of his business journey. Chapter 5, A Failure That Became Teacher. Not everything went smoothly. A storm destroyed shop he had the crop he had purchased, leaving him with nothing. Another time, a dishonest customer refused to pay him. Thomas left like giving up, but he remembered his father's words, "Son, poor people cannot afford to stop. We must stand up again and again." He realized failure was not the end. It was a teacher. Every mistake gave him a new knowledge about contracts and storage and planning. Instead of crying over his losses, Thomas wrote down lessons in a small notebook he always carried. He called it his book of growth. That book became his secret weapon. Chapter 6: Building the Fast Company. By age 20, after nearby a decade of small jobs, Thomas had saved enough to register his first company. It was a simple agriculture supply business, connecting farmers with the better seed, tools, and fair prices. People laughed at him. "How can a poor boy run a company?" they said. But Thomas didn't waste time on credits. He worked hard, walking before sunrise, visiting villages, meeting farmers, and convincing them to trust his system. Within 2 years, his business grew rapidly. Farmers earned more, and Thomas gained loyal partners. He hired young people from poorer backgrounds, giving them opportunity he never had. Chapter 7: Knowledge is Power. Even while running his business, Thomas never stopped learning. He read he read books about business, finance, and leadership. He watched free online courses late at night when others slept. He realized that education was not only in school; it was everywhere, waiting for those who search. The habit of constant learning made him smaller in decision making. While others rely only on experience, Thomas combined experience with knowledge. That was his advantage. Chapter 8: Expansion across Asia. By the age of 25, Thomas had transformed from a local business into a regional entrepreneur. He expanded into food export, technology, solutions for farming, and even logistics. Step by step, his company spread into neighboring countries. Investors began to notice him, but Thomas remained humble. He still lived simply, still saved money, still carried his book of growth. Within 10 years of starting from nothing, Thomas Cameron became one of the youngest billionaires in Asia. Newspapers wrote about him, students studied his story, and government invited him to share his idea. Chapter 9: The Heart of Giving Back. By for Thomas, money was never the final goal. He remembered the hunger of his childhood, the pain of his parents, and the tears of poor farmers. So he built schools in village, created scholarships for poor children, and funded hospitals. He believed true success is measured not by what they keep, but you by what you give. Thousands of lives changed because of his generosity. He became not just a billionaire in the world, but a millionaire in kindness. Chapter 10: Lesson from Thomas Cameron's journey. Thomas' story carries lesson for every young dreamer. Start small, big dream. Even the biggest journey begins with one step. Work hard every day. Success is built by daily discipline, not student slack. Learn from failure. Every mistake is a teacher if you pay attention. Save and reinvest. Don't waste money. Use it to build your failure. Never forget your roots. True success is helping others rise with you. The boy who changed his story. From the barrels boy selling fruits in the market to billionaires shaping Asia's future. Damat Cameron proved that property is not a prison, it's a tax. And with courage, discipline, and kindness, anyone can participate. His life reminds us where you start doesn't decide where you finish. Your choices, your efforts, and your hearts do. So the name of Thomas Kamen became more than just a name. It became a symbol of hope of billionaire. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening for today. We will be back tomorrow story. Thank you. I love you guys.